Hey everybody, it's me again. I'm doing a new tutorial this time, and hopefully it'll be a little less long and rambly. So what I'm going to show you today is how to make a crop harvester. So you've got a little redstone going here. I'm underneath it at the moment, so you need, let's see, redstone torches. I believe, I'm trying to remember what those are called. I would know them if I saw them. But anyway, this is what it looks like on the outside. I decided to use glowstone, but you can also do torches, I believe. I keep a little chest here for all of my stuff once it's harvested. And I know that they're not really fully grown right now, but let's see. I actually have two of these, and I think you can see the effect better from the other one. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so the redstone links to this lever here, and good, it looks like more of these crops are finished. So when you flick the switch, hey look, water comes down, and it pushes the potatoes down into the hoppers. And then you just flip the switch again, and the water turns off. Now, regretfully, you will have to go through and replant everything, but this is a nice, easy way to keep yourself from having to do a lot of unnecessary work. Trying to see if you can see it from here. But basically, the pistons push these up to block the water when you flip the switch. Or when the switch is not cut, but when you cut the switch, the gravel and the pistons go down and the water is allowed to flow freely. So that's the basic idea. Alright, so I'm back out at my little desert place. You can see in the distance I have my ginormous monster trap. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get together dirt, some kind of block that you want to use. I use birch because I think it makes it look pretty, not that I'm super talented. You're going to want buckets of water, buckets to get rid of the water, a hoe of some kind, whatever tools you need to harvest the block that you need, hoppers, redstone repeater, piston or sticky piston, depending on what you want to use. If you are using something like gravel or sand because it's convenient, a regular piston is just as good. Sticky piston is good for just about everything else, and I use glowstone like I said, but you can use torches too. So you set up the dirt, and unless you're gonna be ambitious on your first try and make the one I had where there were 3 separate areas for potato, carrot, and wheat, you just set up 3 blocks, and on the first level you do somewhere below, like no more than about 5 or 6, because you need to pay attention to the flow of the water. So, and then you're gonna build up each level, and you can get rid of the underside if you want. I usually do because you can run your water through the sides, or you can run it underneath, or you can do some combination of the two. And on the top one that you do, you're going to want to do no more than 3 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3. Because the water is going to need to flow down. So remember when we were doing the monster trap, we wanted the water to flow just to the edge but not actually go over. You want the water to go over. Alright. So I've already started building this, and I run water through the sides and underneath just to keep the dirt well hydrated. Down here is where the water is going to flow into the hoppers, where you can get stuff And then put the glowstone up here to help the plants move along. And I use sticky pistons with stone. And then this is the area where the water is going to be held. So, let me get out my lever to show you. And I'm in all caps again. So, when the switch is triggered, it will push up and block the water. And then otherwise, it will go back down. And that's what will allow the water to flow. So, you're going to, let's see, you'll want some redstone torches. And you can cover this all after the fact, which makes it look a lot nicer. So, birch. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the torches basically right next to the pistons themselves. Alright, this is where the repeaters come in. Alright, I'm putting in another thing here. Redstone, redstone, redstone. And the redstone dust basically acts like a cable. So it just flows back. What is this doing here? You can put this underground if you want. Let's see. So notice it's pushing them all. Oh. You notice how the dust kind of gets a little darker as time goes by? I think sometimes that's You're going to need another repeater, not just those three, so that basically you can put something over here. So the longer that you make the redstone cable, let's call it, you're going to have to put something next to it. Bunny! What are you doing? So now you see that triggers the redstone. As you go, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and it stops about there. So alright, and the repeater just gives it a little kick. What is wrong with you guys? Oh, the poor bunny. All right. You fill up the water to there. Watch. And the water comes nicely down. So the repeater just re-energizes your stream here. And this is the setup that you want. So when the switch is left alone, these redstone torches are powering the sticky pistons, holding them up. And then the energy goes down into the repeater once you trigger the switch. So that makes the sticky pistons go down. Oh! Fudge! Word that isn't a swear. Oh, and look, I messed up. So redstone can climb around. You can't put blocks on top of it, though. Oh, I'm drowning the poor bunny. So you can't, if you go like that and put something over top of it, it's not really going to work very well. And if you don't like having a lever for whatever reason, you can use pressure plates. You can use a bunch of different things, but that is the basic gist of it. And things just flow down into the nice little repeater. Hello, bunny. The lights, the water underneath that gets everything growing. Yeah. And then you just cover this, basically. So if you don't want it to look tacky, you can do what I do and just build it underground. But there you go. That is how to build your basic crop harvester. I can't speak. If you build one on either side of this, then you can do what I did. Alright, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.